Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Shoshana, and I want to touch a little bit on how to start your own YouTube channel or any other social media platform. And it's kind of like you just have to jump in. And I see so many of my viewers that write in and have such intelligent things to say and able to word it perfectly and making such sense. And I feel like there's so many people out there that have something to share, something very unique and a message for the world, some kind of gift that is flowing through them and their own specific way of being able to express that feels like they need to express it so that they can get fulfillment, and they're struggling to find a way to put that out into the world. And I think that a lot of it is being kind of intimidated about putting yourself on camera. You know, how am I going to look on camera, putting myself out there? And there's so many videos that I see online about how to start your own YouTube video channel. And so many of them are just technical on how to start it, about getting views and things like that. When I think that initially, what what most of us struggle with, and with myself as well, was the initial, how am I going to put myself on camera? How am I going to, what if I turn on the camera and I have nothing to say? Or I look stupid on camera, and or any of those self-judging things. And there were so many things that went through before I opened my YouTube channel. It was there was quite a while before that I was thinking about it, that I wanted to, that I felt like this expression wanted to come through me. I felt like I needed to express um, some of what was flowing through me, and almost like a calling to do it, but I didn't know how to go about it. And it's not like I didn't know how to go about it technically, uh, but I didn't know how to go about it, how to put myself out there or get myself on camera. I was embarrassed to open up the camera and start talking, even embarrassed for myself. And I think that what could have helped me back then to hear is just go for it, just jump into it. And I remember when I first started my YouTube channel a few years ago, or a couple years ago, it was almost like I had no choice. It kind of just flew out of me. I remember the first videos that I did, I was crying. I had to express what I was going through. There was nobody in my life that I could talk about it anymore. I had tried to talk with people around me and nobody understood what I was going through. And what I realize is that there are a lot of people going through the same things and that need to hear whatever it is that you have to say. And each and every one of us is unique and has a different way of expressing ourselves. And if you are in existence, and what the way that you put things into the words and the way that you express or understand the things that you're going through, there is a purpose and reason for that. And there are other people that will connect exactly to your way of putting things into words. And I remember thinking, well, what if I put up a video and nobody watches it? That'd be so, I've gotten over it a long time ago. But I remember that one of the ways that I looked at it was, well, if nobody's watching it, who's there to be embarrassed of? Myself? If nobody's watching it, then it's only me. And if somebody is watching it, then they're interested in it. So they're watching it. So it did serve a purpose. Even if one person, uh, he's doing something back there. Even if one person watches and is able to get some kind of relief or understanding of what they're going through, then it's, you changed the universe. Then you changed the world in a way. You changed somebody's world. You gave somebody some kind of relief or some kind of release or some kind of understanding that could have, as we're going through the spiritual awakening, there's so many hurdles that we come over. There's so many times that we up up. A lot of them we just flow through, and there's many that we get stuck in this loop. And if somebody can give you a word or a way of looking at it that helps you over one of those hurdles, and each and every one of us can relate to this. We've had somebody that was able to say something to us that released us from something that we had been stuck in for years. And you can do that for someone else, and then you have changed someone's world. You have helped them and their progression. You have given back all that you have gotten. And just in that, and just in being able to express yourself. So a lot of times when we think about, when I first started with my YouTube channel, before I actually started and it just kind of is splurged out of me, I remember thinking, okay, well, I want to start. I need to be an expression. I want to. I had been writing in notebooks for years, all sorts of ideas, and I'm in the process now of consolidating. Consolidating, is that a word? Of putting it all into Google Docs, and I'm going to eventually put it into a few different ebooks. But I had been channeling, and I didn't even know that I was channeling. I was just like, these thoughts were coming through, or these ideas or things were coming through, and I just felt like I had to write them down while I was going through my healing process. And I have a pile. I mean, I think probably 3 boxes of these notebooks of all the different stages that I was going through and all the different understandings that I was writing them down. And because I felt like I had to express them, but I didn't feel like I didn't have the self-assurance or the confidence to express them outwardly, to give them to the world, or to put them, open the books and let others see it was a very, very private, intimate, I was afraid of being an expression. I was afraid of showing myself. And I think that so many people can relate to this. And so I think that the first step in opening your own YouTube channel or any kind of social media is getting the confidence to do it. And this confidence doesn't always come in a way of like, okay, so I've cooked into this and now I feel like I can do it. Sometimes you just you just have to jump into it. Just jump into it and trust. And even if you sound, it's just like building a muscle, right? The first time that you pick up, it's going to be painful. It's going to hurt. It's going to, you're not that strong. But if you do it every day and you keep on practicing at it, you get perfect at it. And not that I'm saying there's, any kind of perfection to this, but what I mean is perfect at the feeling comfortable in opening up, feeling comfortable in expressing yourself, feeling comfortable in putting things into words. There's so many people that write in. This whole video was inspired by somebody that wrote in and was able so beautifully to express themselves and what they were going through, and putting it into words. And I had to ask, well, do you have some kind of, are you putting yourself out there? Because I could see that this person has what to give to the world, what to add. And uh, and I think that, like with me, before I started the YouTube channel, I knew that I wanted to. And so I thought, well, I need all this equipment. Okay, so I need to go get a camera. Okay, well, I don't have a camera, so I can't do it. Or I went and at first I was like, I was thinking to myself, okay, well, I'll go and do videos about different places. And so I bought one of those little hover things. Why am I not? A Spark. It's called Sparks, a mini Spark or something like that. A drone. I went and bought a drone so that I could film. Till today, I've only flown it 2 or 3 times. And this I'm talking about 5 years ago, I went and bought it. And because a lot of times before we have the courage to put ourselves out there, we think that we need all of these additions. Okay, so I need the perfect microphone. So right now I'm filming myself with my Samsung phone, no microphone hooked up to it. So the truth is, you don't need anything. As long as you have a phone and an internet connection, you can have a YouTube channel. Okay, so the sound might not be like studio sound, but if you have something to say, and you can trust that it will find the right people that need to hear what you have to say at any moment. So we don't have to wait for the perfect moment. Sometimes it's just splurging and doing it. And all the technical videos, there's so many videos out there giving you all the technical advice on how many times you have to upload, and you have to be consistent, and you have to have this special technique where you talk in a certain pace and a certain way. And all I found within myself is that when it starts becoming a burden like that, and it starts feeling like, oh, I have to do this and I have to do that, it starts losing its uh, I start getting like I start losing the passion about it, because it starts becoming something technical rather than something inspirational. And of course, you would like to make a living off of doing what you love, so you have to find ways to incorporate that, but that can't be the main purpose of what you're doing. So and if it is, it will be very obvious very quick, because when it comes from the right place, then it is heartfelt, and people can tell and know. And so when I started the first videos that I did, which I didn't put up, right? Because and it can really help you just to do a video and to get comfortable in front of the camera, to put yourself out there in front of the camera, and you don't have to publish it. And the first videos that I did when after I realized that I really don't have the passion of going around and filming different places and telling about places, it's kind of like beside what I really want to do. And then I really started asking myself, well, what do you want to do? And what I really want to do is help other people that are going through this. First of all, be an expression, express what feels like it wants to come out naturally. And I feel like by allowing my nature to come forth, then first of all, it comes really easy. There's no effort in it. And I trust that there's purpose in it, and the purpose in it is helping other people. So it comes from a place of love, helping other people that are going through the same thing, that need to hear this message when they come across the video, because the algorithms in YouTube are really good. They kind of bring what the people need to the people. You could kind of see it as the universe provides, or if you're seeing, there's so many videos I've seen that if you're seeing this message, it came to you for a reason. And usually the algorithm, the man-made algorithm, also really knows how to put the right audience with the right people. It's in their best interest anyway. But there's also a divine guidance to all of this. I really do believe that there is something divine that brings you the right messages when you are ready to hear them. Otherwise, you wouldn't be interested and you wouldn't be here till now. And so you can kind of just let go and trust that it will get to the right people at the right time. And then when I realized that I wasn't even asking myself the right questions, what is it that I want to do really, is I want to put out videos that can help people. And then it really made it a lot easier for me, because there was nothing that I had to get ready for. There was nothing that I had to go out and learn something new so that I could do this. It was really just being an expression and putting out what naturally wanted to come out of me. So when you fall into your natural niche, it will feel like the easiest, simplest thing that you can be doing. But just go for it. Just jump right in. So I am sending you guys so much love. If you would like to contact me, my contact information is in my website. There's a link in the description below. So I'm sending you guys so much love. Thank you for watching.